Hello and welcome to DMA Decision Makers. My name is Neil Moore and today I'm joined by Froah, who is the Senior Regional Marketing Director for Kimberly Clarke. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'm going to start off nice and easy. How did you get to where you are now? What's your career background?
Well, I actually started my career at Procter & Gamble before Kimberly Clarke, and I was a mechanical engineer, worked in the plant for a while, and got a very good understanding of how we make products and what consumers actually see as our tangible products. And I got interested in marketing and moved into marketing at P&G, worked on beauty brands my whole career, so Pantene and CoverGirl and brands like that. And I had a wonderful opportunity with Kimberly Clarke to come over and bring a little bit of beauty into our Kotex brand here globally. So I started as the global director for Kotex and have been very pleased at how that brand has grown. In fact, we hit $1 billion last year. One of the, I think, top 5 brands in Kimberly Clarke. And through that work, had the opportunity to come to Asia as we brought our region together from North Asia, South Asia, now we're Asia Pacific, and lead some of that marketing capability and bring innovation to all of our consumers here in Asia.
How important a marketing and promotion tool is the digital medium for Kimberly Clarke?
At Kimberly Clarke, we're very consumer-centric, and our whole mission is to provide essentials for a better life. However, that consumer reality is changing quite a bit, and she now lives in a very digital world. So our sales and marketing teams can't just rely on our traditional methods of the past, and we've been focusing a lot on bringing in new ways to connect with her, particularly in digital. So whether that's social engagements or integrated platforms that definitely integrate with our offline efforts. I think though, however, we can't just say digital is enough. I think we need to go a bit more granular in our efforts. And while we know, for example, mobile traffic is increasing quite a bit, even more than online, she consumes that media in a very different way through different devices. Could be a smartphone, could be a tablet. And we need to make sure that the programs and the ways that we're trying to engage with her are actually optimized for those devices. So it's important to us, and we're changing the way that we really bring those things to life for the consumer.
Now, when you're building a brand across digital platforms, what are the sort of strengths they bring?
As I said, we're very consumer-centric, and in that effort to be closest to the consumer, we think that every execution does not need to be the same in every market. In fact, it can't be. Because even though we might see very similar trends across Asia Pacific, the executions need to be different in order to be most relevant to her in that market. I'll give an example on mobile. We might have a mobile program that does the same and conveys the same information to the consumer, but in Vietnam it might need to be very SMS based, and in Indonesia it might need to have more apps and website based, and in China it would definitely need to have a lot of content.
With the range of digital channels we have access to now, what are the challenges you face on keeping track of them?
Measuring rate of return on investments always at the forefront of our marketers' minds. However, I really think the bigger question to ask is how we get the best rate of return across all platforms and all media channels that we're using. So we very much strive to do integrated marketing, using multiple channels, whether it's digital, online, or TV, print, out of home, even sampling, all sorts of channels. And the biggest question is, how do those multi-channels interact, and how are we driving a return on the investment in each of those and optimizing each channel?
So what's the missing piece of the pie that you're looking for?
Well, we are experimenting with several analytical tools now through some of our agency partners in trying to actually measure that. So I think what might be missing is a combination of measuring sales and equity measures with one tool. Today we're needing to do that in separate ways.
Can you give us a specific example of a campaign or an engagement activity that's worked for you?
Honestly, I guess we don't think about them as campaigns. We think about them as programs that engage our consumers and ask her to participate with us on an ongoing basis.
I understand you had quite some success with Huggies in Hong Kong.
Well, in Hong Kong, our Huggies team there saw an opportunity for diapers that actually fit newborn babies. Mothers there didn't really think that there was a diaper that did that well enough. So in conjunction with bringing this innovation to the market, we really used social to help spread the word. And we did this by engaging the moms in Hong Kong during their journey of being pregnant and celebrating those very precious moments and allowing her to, one, get education, but also to share and connect with other mothers in Hong Kong. And as she found out about the product and the benefits that it would give her, it definitely helped our business, but also helped her share stories, share the news of the product, and also share her baby. We had a program, part of the program, where she could upload her pictures on Facebook, and then those pictures were shown all around the city. So you would see a bus drive by and there's your baby's picture, or in the subway station, or in other unexpected places around the city.
Michelle Froah, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. You too.